Hello, this is going to be a short video of a Sculk farm I made for Enigmatica 9 Expert Mod Pack. The farm uses Enigmatica's pressurized spawner to spawn piglin brutes, which are then teleported into these chambers where they push themselves into 4 different holes. There's also 4 Sculk catalysts used for the farm, and that's to speed up the Sculk generation because if you only used one, it's very limited to the speed it can generate on. If I look at it from the bottom here, you can see it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like 4 different Sculk generations going at the same time. So yeah, that speeds up by 4 times, and I couldn't really figure out how to expand on that because I think they have a square radius, or they might have a circle radius, but yeah, it's very hard to expand farther. So yeah, for this part where the Sculk is broken and replaced with stone, I use a modular router. I have 4 breaker and 4 placer module, and the order is actually important. You want breaker module before the placer module for the same direction because that'll make it so Sculk is immediately replaced. And yeah, I've done with max upgrades. Muffler upgrade also helps with FPS. If I replace this one, you'll see it starts generating all the particles. So yeah, that's something you can use to at least help with the FPS a little bit. Another part for the farm is, oh, I guess I'll show this too. The compressor here has 7 speed upgrades to power the pressurized spawner, which is just entangled from here. And from what I see, I do believe 7 is enough. I think it starts losing pressure if I replace 1 here. Yeah, it's slowly losing pressure, so you want at least 7 speed upgrades. And for the pack E9E, they changed it. Actually, I do think they changed it so all the modular routers use power. So you do want a separate modular router somewhere to power all your routers and your compressor. And I did set it up here just with a creative accumulator just for testing. And here's the power usage for everything. This is connected to the compressor, which is also using power. And this is for vacuuming all the item. This is for everything else up here. So yeah, that's using around 3 to 4K RF per tick. So that's pretty good. And the Sculk generation, we can see here, is really fast. And I did some small testing with it. And from what I can tell, if I scroll up in the chat, sorry, I was checking TPS. Oh, it's at the very top here. In 7 minutes, roughly 7 minutes, I got 61,000 Sculk, which translates to about 520,000 Sculk per hour. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess that's it for the video. In the description, I'll be linking the Google Doc and the copy-paste gadget for this part of the build with the catalyst and everything else. Just so you can just kind of, well, you'll have to fill the routers yourself as the copy-paste gadget only places it for you. But yeah, it's very cheap. I just used vanilla stone for the outline. And I'll show off one more thing. If I kill off all the brutes here, you'll notice inside is bamboo spikes, and that's just used up to speed up the kills for the brutes. Because otherwise, you'll likely just be using entity cramming damage, which can be kind of laggy or slow sometimes. Because zombie brutes can also spawn with regen 2 sometimes in the pack. So yeah, that's just something to speed them up. And the potions I used for the bamboo spikes are Sundering 2 and Instant Damage 2. And you can make the spikes really easily. You just use bamboo spikes, which is just bamboo and wood. Just place them down and use the correct lingering potions and right click them onto the spikes, and you can just break it to get them back. So yeah, that's it for the video. Again, check the description for more info.